Welcome to another video, guys. My name is Mike Ficsacardi, and we're gonna continue doing some drivetrain modifications to my Subaru STI. By the end of this video, you'll have the confidence to do this job yourself. So let's get started by getting the car up in the air. In the rear, I went with this Cusco differential carrier. Yes, I know that it is blue. Drop a comment down below if you want to see me paint match it factory pure red. Then we have some torque solution differential mount inserts. In the front, we have a JDM STI Transmission Mount, which apparently is stiffer than the Group N transmission mount. And last, we got the Whiteline Gearbox positive shift kit. Now let's get started in the rear. Put a small amount of tension on the rear differential with your floor jack just to keep it supported. Remove the 2 bolts in the center that hold the differential to the carrier. Then remove the through bolt that holds the carrier to the subframe. Now we could loosely bolt up our new carrier. Torque spec on the upper bolts is 81 foot-pounds. Drop your floor jack to release tension from the rear differential, and torque the center bolts down to 37 foot-pounds. Next up, we'll go ahead and remove the bolts that secure the rear differential to the subframe. This kit comes as a rubber bushing and a solid insert. Using your floor jack, go ahead and manipulate your rear differential to get the studs as centered as possible. This way you can easily slide in the rubber bushing as well as the solid insert. Reinstall your hardware and torque those bolts down to 52 foot-pounds. Now let's go ahead and move on to the front. Using your jack, support your transmission right in front of the drain bolt. With tension on the transmission, we can now remove the crossmember. Remove the 2 large bolts, followed by the 2 nuts in the center and the remaining 4 bolts towards the back of the crossmember. Carefully slide the crossmember up and over your downpipe and remove it from the car. Now remove the 4 bolts holding your transmission mount to the transmission. Put these 4 bolts on the side because they are different than the others and they are specific to the transmission mount. This way you don't confuse yourself. Swap out each bushing one at a time on the crossmember. This rear section uses the 1 bushing that is thicker than the rest. Make sure you transfer over the spacers as well as the top plate for this bushing and the other 3. You should not have any parts left over. Leave your hardware loose so you still have adjustability. Moving on to the transmission mount, as you could see, the old one is definitely tired. The JDM STI mount is much stiffer. Using the 4 bolts with lock washers, install your new transmission mount and torque the bolts down to 26 foot-pounds. Now you can reinstall your crossmember and torque the large 17mm bolts down to 80 foot-pounds. Torque the crossmember to transmission mount bolts down to 26 foot-pounds. Don't forget to torque down these 2 bolts to 52 foot-pounds, along with all of the rest of the crossmember bolts. Alright guys, I'm pumped to give all of these mods a good testing over the next week or so. In my next video, I'll share with you my honest opinion on these mods, as well as all the other drivetrain related modifications I've done to this car. I'll rank which ones are must-haves and which ones I think you could probably skip. I'll also break down the cost of each mod for you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on that future episode. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button for me, and I'll see you in the next one.